Welcome back to TopThangs, Seekers of the Arcane. Today we're taking a deep dive into an enigma that has captivated occult enthusiasts for centuries, the 6th and 7th books of Moses. These two mystical grimoires claim to contain the very magic used by the biblical figure Moses, from commanding the elements, to summoning and controlling demons, to interpreting divine signs. These books are said to hold secrets that blur the line between the divine and the demonic. In the next 4 minutes, we'll explore these texts in depth, shedding light on their origins, their contents, and their impact on generations of magic practitioners. So sit back, open your mind, and prepare to journey into the realm of the unknown. Before we delve deeper into the book's contents, it's crucial to understand their origins. The 6th and 7th books of Moses, despite their biblical implications, weren't written by Moses himself. They are a part of a larger tradition of grimoires, or books of magic, dating back to the Middle Ages. The actual authors of these books remain unknown, but they first surfaced in Germany in the 18th century. Widely circulated among Jewish communities, they were thought to contain the secret keys to unlocking the divine power that aided Moses in his legendary feats. From parting the Red Sea to the 10 plagues of Egypt, these texts promised access to the same divine magic, a claim that made them both revered and feared. Despite their controversial status, these books have had a lasting impact on the world of the occult. They've influenced numerous magical practices and have been incorporated into various traditions, from Wicca to Hoodoo. Yet, their authenticity has always been a topic of heated debate among scholars and practitioners. So how did these texts come to be, and what was their journey from the shadows of obscurity into the spotlight of occult fascination? Stay with us as we explore these questions and more in the next scene. In this chapter, we journey into the heart of these mystical grimoires to unravel the enigmatic spells and rituals they house. The 6th and 7th books of Moses are not merely historical artifacts, they serve as a guide to the esoteric arts, a gateway to a realm where the divine and the mortal intertwine. From summoning spirits to controlling demons, these texts offer a detailed look into the often misunderstood world of biblical magic. They provide an array of spells, each with its unique incantations and corresponding rituals. Some are meant for protection, others for divination, and a few even claim to give control over supernatural entities. Among the most striking are the Seals of Moses, powerful symbols believed to harness divine energy. Each seal corresponds to a specific angel or demon, and when used correctly can summon these entities to the practitioner's aid. However, the books warn of the dangers associated with these rituals. Missteps can lead to dire consequences, reinforcing the notion that with great power comes great responsibility. In addition to these spells, the books also delve into the interpretation of divine signs, celestial bodies, and even dreams. They propose that the universe communicates with us in subtle ways, and understanding these messages can provide guidance and insight into our lives. However, it's important to remember that these texts are historical and cultural artifacts. While they offer fascinating insights into past beliefs, their practices should be viewed critically and with a healthy dose of skepticism. The world of the occult is as controversial as it is captivating, and these books are no exception. In the next scene, we'll delve deeper into the mystical contents of these grimoires. So stay with us as we continue this journey into the unknown. From the dusty shelves of scholars to the dark corners of occult practitioners, the 6th and 7th books of Moses have left a profound mark on societies worldwide. These grimoires, once shrouded in mystery, have transcended their origins, influencing a plethora of cultures and religions. They have been a source of fascination, fear, and reverence, often steering the course of historical events and shaping societal beliefs. In Europe during the Renaissance, these texts played a significant role in the rise of Hermeticism, a religious and philosophical tradition based on writings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. The book's profound knowledge and esoteric rituals were revered, studied, and practiced by many, resulting in a surge of interest in the occult. Across the Atlantic, in the Americas, these grimoires found a new audience among the enslaved Africans, who incorporated elements from these texts into their spiritual practices, giving birth to traditions like Hoodoo. In the Caribbean, these books' influence can be seen in the syncretic religions of Voodoo and Santeria, where Moses is often invoked during rituals. In Africa, particularly West Africa, These books have been integrated into local spiritual practices, influencing the way people interpret dreams, divine signs, and celestial bodies. The seals of Moses, in particular, are often used in talismans and amulets, believed to offer protection against evil spirits. In Asia, these texts have influenced certain sects of Buddhism and Hinduism, where the idea of summoning and controlling spirits aligns with certain spiritual practices. The book's teachings have also found their way into the practices of local shamans and spiritual healers. Despite the controversy and skepticism surrounding these ancient texts, their influence is undeniable. They have shaped spiritual and occult practices around the globe, and their legacy continues to permeate our world today. As we move forward, let's take a closer look at the mystical contents of these grimoires, and perhaps understand why they have captivated the interest of so many for centuries. Stay tuned for more. Before we delve into the mystical contents of the 6th and 7th books of Moses, let's take a moment to understand the breadth of subjects these grimoires cover. These books, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, offer a wealth of knowledge on various esoteric practices. The books are known for their in-depth exploration of summoning rituals. The texts provide detailed instructions on how to summon and control spirits. These rituals, often complex and intricate, require the practitioner to adhere to strict guidelines involving specific incantations, symbols, and tools. But the grimoires do not stop at summoning spirits. They delve into the art of divination, the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. The books lay out methods for interpreting divine signs, dreams, and celestial bodies, offering guidance to those seeking answers from the beyond. The grimoires also contain a wealth of information on the creation and use of talismans and amulets. These items, often inscribed with symbols from the seals of Moses, are believed to offer protection against evil spirits and bring good fortune to their bearers. Moreover, these books present biblical magic in a new light, intertwining religious texts with occult practices. They reinterpret biblical stories, offering a unique perspective on the power of faith and spirituality. Lastly, the grimoires delve into the realm of healing, offering insights into the use of herbs, potions, and rituals for healing purposes. These texts not only offer a window into the spiritual practices of the past, but they also provide a rich resource for those interested in exploring the depths of the mystical world. So let's dive deeper into the mystical contents of these grimoires and unearth the secrets that have captivated the interest of many for centuries. Stay tuned for the revelations. In the world of mysticism and magic, the 6th and 7th books of Moses have not been without their fair share of controversies and criticisms. As we delve deeper into the mystical contents of these grimoires, it's important to understand the various perspectives surrounding these texts. Some religious groups have denounced these books, arguing that they blur the lines between the sacred and the profane by intertwining biblical texts with occult practices. They argue that these books distort biblical teachings and draw their readers into practices that are considered taboo or sacrilegious. On the other hand, scholars and historians have raised questions about the authenticity of these books. They argue that there is no historical evidence that Moses wrote these texts, and some even question whether these books were simply created as a money-making scheme in the 19th century occult boom. Despite these criticisms, the books have found a dedicated following among practitioners of folk magic, particularly in African and Caribbean communities. These practitioners argue that the books offer a unique perspective on spirituality, allowing them to connect with their ancestors and the divine in a deeply personal way. While the controversies surrounding the 6th and 7th books of Moses may never be fully resolved, they add another layer of intrigue to these enigmatic texts. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the impact these grimoires have had on the world of mysticism and magic. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the fascinating world of Moses's mystical grimoires. From the controversies and criticisms, we now turn to the enduring legacy of the 6th and 7th books of Moses. Despite the debates about their authenticity and the ethical concerns raised by some religious groups, these grimoires have left an indelible mark on the world of magic and mysticism. They continue to shape modern occult practices, and their influence can be seen in a variety of cultural contexts. In the realm of popular culture, these books have inspired a number of films, novels, and music. They've been referenced in everything from horror movies to heavy metal songs, showing their broad appeal and the enduring fascination with the mystical and the unknown. In the world of occult practices, these grimoires are still widely used as reference texts. Practitioners of magic, both novice and experienced, turn to these books for spells, rituals, and magical symbols. They've become a staple in the libraries of many who practice folk magic, particularly in African and Caribbean communities. Moreover, the grimoires' blending of biblical texts with magical practices has also made them a key text in certain religious movements that combine Christianity with elements of the occult. These include various forms of Christian mysticism and spiritualism, where the books are used not just for magical practices, but also as a means of connecting with the divine. The legacy of the 6th and 7th books of Moses is a testament to their enduring appeal and their unique place in the history of magic and mysticism. As we continue to delve deeper into the world of Moses' mystical grimoires, we'll see just how these ancient texts continue to captivate and inspire us to this day. Stay tuned as we take a closer look at the contents of these enigmatic books. As we prepare to delve deeper into the contents of the 6th and 7th books of Moses, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've taken thus far. We've explored the genesis of these fascinating grimoires, unraveling the mysteries of their origins and the various spells and rituals contained within their pages. We've traced their influence across the globe, from the African and Caribbean communities where they remain a staple in folk magic, to the realms of pop culture, where they've inspired countless forms of art and entertainment. We've confronted the controversies and criticisms that surround these books, acknowledging the ethical concerns and debates about their authenticity. And we've celebrated their enduring impact in modern times, recognizing the unique place they hold in the history of magic and mysticism. As we stand on the threshold of the grimoires themselves, ready to delve into their enigmatic contents, we recognize the journey we've taken to get here. It's a journey that's not just about uncovering the secrets of these ancient texts, but also about understanding their role in our world today and their influence on our collective imagination. So as we prepare to turn the pages of the 6th and 7th books of Moses, let's remember the rich tapestry of history, culture, and belief that we've explored so far. Stay tuned as we take a closer look at the mystical wisdom that these grimoires have to offer. Delve into the mystical world of the 6th and 7th books of Moses. Unearth the secrets of biblical magic, summoning demons, and interpreting divine signs. Stay tuned for the enigmatic revelations.